Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be making tortas de chorizo. You only need chorizo really to make this torta, but I'm going to fully load it today. So let's go over some of the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and to start off, we're going to need some delicious bolillo. But if you don't have bolillo, you can use telera, which is traditional, but I have a few bags of these that I need to get through.
Or we can link your recipe.
I can link your recipe,
awesome.
Which I do want to update it for you guys. That along with the few other little secrets I have going on. You're gonna need the star of the show, the chorizo. I'm using pork chorizo today, but if you have beef or if you're interested in a great vegan chorizo recipe, I'll link that in the description box for you. I have some finely chopped potatoes. I'm gonna be using the cream that I have left over from our corn yesterday. I'll link that in the description box as well. It's a mayo-based cream. We need some avocado, cotija, queso fresco, eggs, and pickled onions are optional, but are gonna make this amazing. Now let's head on over to the stovetop. To a medium hot pan, I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. After you add your oil, you're gonna add your potatoes. You're gonna continue to cook your potatoes for about 4 minutes, just so that we can get that cooking process started and you're not biting into a raw potato, okay? After 4 to 5 minutes, you're gonna add your chorizo, and your chorizo is only gonna take about 7 to 8 minutes to cook. Ooh, that smells so good. Nothing like Mexican chorizo, right?
That's right. Especially when it's homemade. I like how you're just going to leave people hanging and not tell them that you make bomb chorizo from scratch.
Well, try the beef. I don't get asked that too much, so I haven't brought it to the channel.
Come on, Queen, show.
All right, Cloud, all right. I hear you. While the chorizo continues to cook, I'm gonna move it to the side so that we can get started on cooking our egg, okay? Yeah? Anybody say okay with me?
All right.
All right. I like that.
Move it to the back burner.
To my pan, I'm gonna give it about 45 seconds so it can get really hot with that oil. I'm also gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt, and although my pan is a non-stick, for those of you that don't have one and you get a pan that sticks with egg, you wanna create a little bit of a barrier so that way you can make that sunny side up egg.
Ah,
okay.
Okay. So you start off on a high heat and then you lower the temperature?
I have it on a medium-high heat.
Okay.
And then when I add the egg, I kind of do like a medium-low heat.
Got it. Okay, so you don't get that burnt sulfur smell in the house?
Yes, nobody likes that burnt egg in your house, so take it easy. Go ahead and move that oil around. And to cook a perfect sunny side up egg, lower your temperature. On my stove, I had to do it more towards the low side, not medium low. So pull the egg whites right here, like so. Be gentle, it's an egg.
Hey, that's how our mother makes eggs.
She taught me how to do it. Learn from the best.
It's awesome. I said our mother because people get annoyed when I use the possessive term my mom.
Well, and it's Mexican culture.
It's a cultural thing.
It's Mexican culture. You're in a Mexican kitchen, honey. You guys want to hang out with us, you kind of have to respect our views a little bit, right? I respect everybody else's. So,
but I'll share our mother with you today.
And I'm also a baby of my family, guys.
Yes, you are.
What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a lid on it for about 5 seconds, and then you guys are going to see the outcome. And I'm also going to tend to our chorizo over here. It's been about 5 minutes right here, so that's when I'm going to start incorporating the potato, okay? So that those next 3 minutes, it's going to soften up with the chorizo. And I currently have my heat on a medium over here. So start to mix that chorizo with your potato at about the 5 or 6 minute mark, okay? And you don't have to be perfect. Even if your chorizo goes into the 10 minutes, it just changes the texture of it. But the kids, I think they like it when it's a little bit more cooked, a little bit more crispy some parts. And I do have a little guy that has a texture preference, so I do it his way.
It's an actual medical condition. It's not him being picky.
No, it's not.
Sweet boy. But he does his best.
He's doing such a good job, guys.
So proud of him.
I am.
And you. You're a good mama.
I'm so proud of him, too. All right, we're going to continue to cook that for a few more minutes, so hang tight. Ooh, our egg's about ready. So if you want the outsides a little bit more crispy, you got to put a little bit more oil. But this looks just perfect because I want it to be running off my torta. Ooh. After about 8 minutes, you see that your potatoes are fully cooked. Your chorizo is just perfect. All we're going to do now is slice our bolillo or your telera, whatever you're using, and we're going to warm it up just so that this bread is going to be nice and soft when we're biting into it, because you don't want it to be hard when it's this one. It's almost like in between brunch sandwich, you know? Be very careful when you're slicing, friends. Just slice it right down the middle. Voila! I'm going to warm up the bread for about 45 seconds on each side because this bread warms up quickly. I'm going to continue to warm this up for about 45 seconds and I'll meet you guys on the island. I'm going to add my mayo blend cream here to both sides. I love that little hole. It's going to hold up a little bit more. Now we're going to slice our avocado. And since my mayo blend has a little bit of lime in there, I don't need too much.
Avocados from Mexico.
Just poke at it so that when you scoop it out, you can just smear it. And this is a torta. Don't go halfsies on your avocado, okay? You need those good fats.
I knew it. There she is.
Sprinkle a little bit of salt. That's optional, but that's how I like it. Now, we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of queso fresco on top of our chorizo, okay? A little bit for taste. And I'm also gonna sprinkle cotija. It's just delicious. What can I say?
Can you say cotija in English?
You cannot say cotija in English.
Try it.
Cotija? Cotija.
It's aged cheese, okay?
It's aged cheese.
Made from skim milk.
But it's like trying to say, how do you say mozzarella in Spanish? Mozzarella? No, that's in, I don't know.
Mozzarella.
If you guys know, let me know in the comments.
The closest is probably Parmesan cheese, but it's not the same, but it's close.
Okay, and optional, again, we're gonna add some pickled onions.
No, none of this is optional. I want you guys to make it exactly how you see it here. Come back and tell me what you think.
This makes Cloud so happy.
Yes. You're not making anything comfortable for your home while I'm here.
All right, and now we're just gonna add our delicious egg. All right, friends, and there we have it. Your torta de chorizo. As always, Views Club and Bell Notification Squad, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We want to thank you so much for sharing us with your family, with your friends, and following us on our social media. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!